Okay, part two. Let's just keep going. The last two cards that I had pulled were the King of Cups, Queen of Wands. Okay, this is this masculine energy that's still trying to get into your energy. Okay, I feel like they're trying to connect with you telepathically through music, some sort of way, energetically. It's some sort of way that used to work in the past because maybe you were down with it and you guys were connecting together in 5D, but right now you're no longer interested in that. Again, guarding your heart, guarding everything that you own, and guarding your own well-being from this particular person who, in their mind, they feel like they love you. In your mind, you feel like that person is an enemy. Okay? Tap in, Divine Collective. Is this your story? Or am I all off? You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Let me know something, okay? Oshun of Resurrection, Spirit. Let's clarify Oshun. Okay, because we back, baby. What I say? Mama Oshun in the building, my people. Oshun of Resurrection, because she is back, okay, and better than ever, okay? And so, the Oshun of Resurrection is like, you're being restored. Everything is coming back to you that has always belonged to you. What is rightfully yours, coming back to you, okay? You're able to manifest whatever it is that you dream up in your pretty little head, okay? Because this is a gift of yours for being such a high vibrational being. It's not an easy task, okay? Though people may seem to think that it's an easy task, no, you're the one who has carried a lot of people's pain. You are the one who has been attacked unprovoked. You have been wrongfully attacked. You have been stolen from. You have been lied to. You have been lied on. And now it is time for you to be compensated, okay? Double for your trouble, I heard, okay? So, welcome back, okay? Divine Goddess, to your rightful place, okay? On the throne. Straighten your crown, Goddess, okay? Because nobody else can wear it like you. Okay? Goddess of the moon, okay? All of these people's secrets, I believe that you exposed, because I know I did, okay? That's what I was born to do, okay? Is expose lies, bring truth to the light. I feel like, you've also, integrated your shadow. So you don't mind being the villain in some people's story, especially when they are the bitches in yours, okay? You don't mind being the villain, okay? You don't mind, people doing whatever it is that they do, okay? Because it's like you're going to be whatever the situation requires, correct? And so if they start something, then it's going to be something. But, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. So, it's like this version of you is ready for whatever, okay? So it's like you got your soft, sweet, magnetic side, and then you also have your fierce warrior side. So this journey that you've been on, which has been painful, okay, to say the least, it was necessary in order for you to gain this balance between, because basically it's integrating. When we talk about doing shadow work, because that's basically what this is that I'm looking at right here with the Empress, okay, and the Moon card, okay, to clarify the rebirth, transformation, and renewal. This is like you going through this transformation while in hermit mode, but also while integrating your shadow, meaning that you embodied that sacred rage. Some of you may have just screamed out loud, you know what I'm saying, because of how the imbalance made you feel wronged, made you feel as if you were being treated unfairly. It made you feel as if, you would never be avenged and none of this would never be made right again, okay? And so that sacred rage became the bridge between the light worker side of you and your shadow, okay? And I feel that you've integrated it beautifully, okay? It's like, after integrating these two parts of yourself, this is what you have become. This beautiful golden butterfly type creature, the Oshun of resurrection, okay, representing rebirth, transformation, renewal. And, you know, whoever I'm speaking to, you're very much connected to the moon phases, okay, as well as to the sun, but very much connected to the moon phases. I'm talking about, you know, if you're a woman, your period starts when there is a full or new moon, just like clockwork. You can always tell when there is movement in the cosmos because you are intimately connected, okay? What else, Spirit? What else can you show me regarding this resurrection? Yes, you were resurrected as like you're full. What it's like, you know, I always hear you can have whatever you like, because you literally can, okay? You literally can. The Hermit card flew out. Clarify this Hermit card. This is a Virgo energy, Queen of Wands. So you're going from Hermit, and so you're coming out of Hermit mode into the Queen of Wands, who is ready to create, like physically put your energy into your passions, okay, and breathe life into the things that you wish to experience. So it's like you sat for a while cultivating this light here. Okay, if you can see this light here in front of the Hermit, is now the light that the Queen of Wands is holding in her hand. It's like a ball of energy that you sat there and cultivated while you were healing, while you were reflecting, okay, while you were releasing. And now you have this ball of energy in your hand as along with the wand in order to create whatever it is that you want to create as Oshun, the Magi. Okay, and Oshun the Magi is all about alchemy, transformation, and change. So again, for those of you who have not begun to do this yet, all of the energy that you're holding on to, maybe the words that you never spoke, the story that you never told, the song you never sang or wrote, whatever it is that you're still holding on to from the past, okay, that you did not ask for, that you did not want, but people threw on you anyway, you take that and you transform it into, change it into something different, okay? So it's like taking that pain, turning it into profit, taking that pain, turning it into purpose, okay? Like, for instance, like me, the first time I was ghosted by a narcissist, I was devastated. I was, you know, just completely disillusioned because I had no idea that, you know, godless people existed until I actually experienced one. And so, you know, at that time, I was completely, I had to go through a transformation. I had to become a different person because my whole perspective and view of the world, you know, had changed. And so during that time, I did sit in hermit mode for a long time until I was able to harness that energy, because Archangel Michael kept telling me, hold your center. And I'm like, what is my center? Because at that time, I'm a very sensitive empath. So I didn't have no center. Okay, anytime that anything that I felt, it was coming out. Very watery, very not weak. Okay, and this is what a lot of people mistake, because, you know, I'm just I'm soft and I'm strong at the same time. And people, you know, mistake you, and this is how people get caught in the trap, okay? Is that they think that you are the prey, because you appear to be sweet and you appear to be unaware, and you're really the bait, okay? And you're fully aware of everything, and God is using you, okay? And so when they try what they've tried with everyone else on you, the whole world begins. Because, as a matter of fact, the very first narc that ghosted me and left me devastated, when that happened was right when COVID happened. And you damn right, I felt like God had shut the whole world down because of what I was going through, okay? Because it was perfectly timed. And at that time, I went into hermit mode. I was not alone. I had a whole a spiritual entourage that was with me, okay? And the other tarot readers who were like the nurses in what I called the spiritual hospital, okay? And that's who helped me heal, and which is one of the reasons why I do what I do right now, because because at that time when I was going through the darkest times of my life, it was no preacher, there was no church, there was no clergy person who was able to even understand what I was going through, let alone help me understand it. But who was able to understand and help me understand it were the tarot readers. And this is why I do what I do to this day.